Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Day Darling, as we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today in a pre-recorded episode. Some more Happy Home Paradise for y'all, because I will be busy tomorrow evening hanging out with my friends, having, a bit of a social shindig. I don't know why I know if I said it like that, but anyway, Isabel will not greet us, so it'll be like, good evening everyone. Right now it's 10:53 on Saturday the 20th of May 2023, and then she'll say something. Actually, now I think about it, we also had a visit in the campsite in today's episode, but I didn't actually check it, I don't think, so who knows. Well, why not at least check it at the start of a Happy Home Paradise episode. Anyway, yes, we're going to be doing a Happy Home Paradise customization. Again, I'm not really like feeling any particular thematic or customization. Just something, that I can think of is basically like my only prerequisite now for these other things. Tianshang or something? Tianshang, sorry. I don't know what Shang that is. Tian is almost certainly the heavenly Tian or the sky Tian, depending on how you want to read it, I suppose. I don't know what Shang that is. Shang. Like body? Heavenly body, maybe? I don't know. It's a bit of a weird name, but it's not like Animal Crossing villages don't have their own fair share of strange names. Actually, probably the easiest way to do it would just be look on Wikipedia and see what the translation is. Yeah, Gulliver's is still passed out over there, whatever. This isn't about him. Tianshang Wikipedia. We've already done his customization now, I think about it. I was going to be like, what if we saw him on Happy Home Paradise? I was like, oh yeah, he's already there. Names in other languages. I want to go to work. It's very much like probably in Chinese. Which Shang is that? Shen. So I was reading the traditional one, and I was like, I can't read that, and it's like, it's so tiny. I gotta say, it was such a like esoteric thing, but like, if you speak Cantonese or like Taiwanese or anything, or any version of Chinese which uses a traditional script, how on earth do you read it like digitally? Because like even with like a lot of complicated Japanese kanji, but the characters are so squished together, I can barely tell what's even going on. I look at the traditional script, sorry, not traditional, but simplified script, and I'm like, oh, that's Christmas Shantanjia, which means like holy, I believe. And then I look at the traditional one and being like, okay, now I looked at the tradition, now I looked at the simplified one, I can see that as a traditional one, but I guess it's just, getting used to it, isn't it? Same sort of thing in English, like a lot of people can probably just read like terribly written, terrible handwriting and still decipher what it is, as long as you can get like some of the letters or words right. You can piece it together. I'm sure in Chinese you can be like, right, I kind of know what this is probably going to be, and I can look at the general shapes of the radicals and just be like, oh yeah, okay, it's that word. Which, is fair. I'm not fluent in reading, I'm not even fluent in like Mandarin, and let alone reading traditional script. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Anyway, I didn't pay attention to who was there. Was it like Anchovy was here or something? No, it's you're not Anchovy. I forgot your name. I'm not doing another sport one. I can't do another space one. It's another camp one. These are all ones I've done before. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know. We have done a bamboo one. One family space. Okay, well, that sounds like a fun, cozy one. Field Day Superstar. Why are there so many sport ones? Let us go find our nook, our recipe, and we'll have a little chat with people. We'll have a chat with people afterwards. I don't even remember your one. Have I? I'm looking at a lot of these and being like, I don't remember a lot of these customizations. I should do this more after each Happy Home Paradise episode, just to be like, can I remember the customizations I've done with them? I genuinely don't remember doing Wade's. Anyway, we're going to do a Vesta, sorry, not Vespers. Because it sounds like a nice simple one, It sounds like, let's make a cozy home for you. And I'm like, absolutely. I think the cozy ones are definitely my favourite ones to do. Is your catchphrase Buffalo? Home with a fireplace. Yeah, okay. So, old-timey, fashion, cozy. I don't want to make it another winter chalet because I've done that quite a few times. So, let's just make it... I don't know. Can we give you a dreamy area? Like one of these dreamy areas? Home with a fireplace. Sure. Let's give you this one and we'll put it in autumn, I think. Because I think you would want like quite a beautiful vista. Oh, Bafo. I thought your phrase was buffalo, and I was like, what is it? Buffalo? What? Okay, come on, Vesta. Let us give you a nice, cozy sort of customization. I really like saying customization like that for no apparent reason, don't I? customization. I don't even know what accent that is. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I'm not really an expert in accents, so please don't quiz me on them. Like, I remember one time in English language class, we had a thing where it was like, oh, you know, let's learn about like accents and dialects, because that was one of the modules or whatever, like a very small one. And it was like, she played a video of like 10 like very common, like well-known British accents, and I think I got like one, because I was like, I legitimately have no idea what these accents are. Like I mean, part of it is, I'm sure, is to do with the fact that, you know, obviously with like Chinese parents and all that, they don't know exactly what British accents are, which is fair enough. Like, why would you? So I didn't really get much exposure to them in the first place, because I thought it was like, oh, it's going to be English accents, so it's going to be like a French English accent or like a German English accent, and it was just like, oh, Scouse and like Cockney and what's a Geordie accent? Birthday table? What? And I was like, what on earth? I don't know what any of these are. Okay, I'm not going to give you a snow one. I've already established this. I'm not giving you a snow one. I don't want to give you a red themed one as well. That seems a bit boring. I think I want to go with more orange themed, just because that's kind of like fits your coloration a bit more. So we want to make this look retro. No, we want to make this look vintage, not retro. Sorry, let's get in the right sort of mindset here. Things should look really old fashioned. Oh, that's a pirate rug. I thought that was a Thanksgiving rug. Because the Thanksgiving rug looks a little bit vintage, does it? Maybe it doesn't. I don't know what really screams vintage, to be honest. I'm not really an interior decorator. But I do like the inclusion of a typewriter. I think that's pretty cool. Kidham style carpet? Is this what we used for the Doctor one we did recently? I don't remember. Okay, yes, so this looks quite rustic. I think also we can do the nice little tricky thing of pretending that this is a window by making this be an outside accent wall and then putting partitions in front of it, which really is just like one of the greatest things that I saw on someone else's customization once, and I was like, that is just genius, and I use it all the time. I want to make it an autumn forest if at all possible, because we're changing this place to autumn. Well, I'm not giving you another winter themed cozy cabin. It's just like, I've done it so many times now. It's just ridiculous. I will make this a little bit wider, because I do actually want to put in some pillars surrounding the fireplace, just to give it a nice sort of like feeling, I think, to it. Maybe not brick pillars, maybe dark wooden pillars, probably. Give that best sort of sensation. Oh gosh, these Joy-Cons are starting to drift, which is a scary thought. But something like that, you know. And then this is a very strange situation where I think we will duplicate this on this side. To give, for one, it gives the room a different feel because it's a completely different shape. Two, it gives it a bit of symmetry, which a lot of the times when we do this sort of accent wall thing, we don't usually do. Obviously because we can't do two accent walls for whatever reason. You know, Nintendo were just like, no, you know, why would anyone ever want to do two accent walls? Are you crazy? So doing something like this, I think, gives it an interesting sort of different feel. I think just to get in the mood, let us put a low orange light on as well, just so we can sort of think about it. I'm not really sure where we can put this, but let's just put this, I think, in the corner for now. Probably that way around. Hold on, I need to like zoom in on this and see which way around the thread is going, so we can see which way you're meant to be sewing a bit. I'm pretty sure it's that way around. So let's put it in that corner instead. Well, I shouldn't say I know for sure, because I don't. I should have definitely made it nighttime outside first, so it's a bit easier to get into the vibe, but still. Now where's like a not insane place to put this rocking chair? I guess we are doing dark wood. No, let's actually stick with natural wood, just so we can get different vibes going on. You know, we have a surprisingly bright and colourful interior cabin rather than a dark one necessarily. Again, it's a very interesting idea. I do like the look of antique things. Like an antique bed feels pretty reasonable to me. Like just sort of pop that in the corner. I don't know if you actually have a child or not, but we'll give you a little, let's give you a stroller as well. A yellow one. Oh, no, actually, let's keep a stroller outside. Let's give you an actual baby cot. I don't know. I feel like Vesta, you'd make a good mother. Not a colourful one. We just want the natural wood, beige, Don't go crazy with the colours. Remember, vintage. Vintage is the aesthetic. Vintage is the name of the game. I kind of want like antique dresses here, which I'm really surprised that they didn't actually give it to us as an option. Oh, because there are no antique dresses. All right, fair enough. But I do want some sort of like a vintage dress. I guess it's not. I don't really know if this is what I want. This is not what I want. This is not what I need. No, it's too big. I want like a low table sort of dresser sort of thing. Like a low chest of drawers. It's not really an option, unfortunately. Yeah, not really an option. So I guess I'll just sort of go with like a low table instead. I think. A wooden one, Zen, Nordic. We can go with a ranch lowboard. I think this has a similar vibe to what I wanted. So I'll keep it white, actually. White and yellow. I shouldn't rely on ranch furniture items too much. Because I think that will be... Actually, you know what probably is a better idea? We can use the log divider to separate these two things. I know we do this a lot. Actually, let's just use it, keep it like that. I was going to use it as a divider between like a theoretical, like, the baby's room and this room. But let's just use it as an actual, like, wall thing, Let's not overcomplicate it. So what would we like over here? Acoustic guitar. I like a spinning wheel. Feels very traditional, in a sense. I do think you need, like, a kitchen of some sort. I'm just trying to think of what sort of kitchen to give you. Okay, firewood. Makes sense. Place that firewood over here, I guess, next to the baby cot. Why not? A dolly probably is the most traditional, but the dolly tends to have really bright colours, which I don't want. I'd much rather have a teddy bear. A small teddy bear, I think. I want to give you a small table as well to eat food off. Like an antique mini table. This is where you eat your meals, maybe. Doesn't really make sense, I'm going to be honest, but... Oh yeah, we could just put balloon there. Didn't think about that. Antique mini table. Not this coloration. I want to give you the brighter coloration. And two antique chairs, I suppose. One for you, one for the baby, maybe? And then, well, let's give you the pie, the apple pie, as a food item. Let's pretend you cook on here, so let's give you like, I was going to say a cauldron, that's not really the right word. Let's give you like, a pot, which would make sense to put on a fireplace, which none of these are. I guess a kettle. Okay, well, we'll put a kettle on here. That like it gives the same sort of vibes, like of you can extrapolate essentially. And then I just want to put some toys on the floor. Basically, I think over here as well. We should put something. I'm not really sure what though. Oh, a candelabra is a fantastic idea. A golden candlestick. In fact, no, this place should have windows. So it's going to be like no windows, but no, what it should be is like we should make it nighttime. I think a puppy plushie could actually just look like an actual dog. I wish he didn't have a green collar. Why not just give us two options so we can actually change the colour of a collar as well? Oh, we'll just have to roll with it. Just something like this. And then I'm going to do a cute thing of putting some slippers down to sort of simulate the idea that, coming home after some work, you're changing into your indoor shoes and not pumps. Just some comfy looking slippers. Or shoes, actually, for like the outdoors. No, but house slippers is what I had in mind. Actually, no, that's not too bright yellow when we have that beige right there. Something like this, you know. The dog's over here. Welcoming you home. I think that's fine. Let's start putting stuff. Oh, we can't actually put a lot of stuff on the walls, I'm going to be honest. But we can put some things on the walls. Like, we certainly put a clock up here. Or we can't. A vintage cuckoo clock. Yes, of course, a pendulum clock or something. Let us give you a phone here. An antique phone. I think a painting above here probably makes the most sense. Like maybe like just an old-fashioned work of art. Like sunflowers. You're my sunflower. You're my sunflower. Crash at my place, baby, you're a wreck. And then we'll keep just a single light hanging from the ceiling. I don't want to make it the Nordic light because I think the Nordic light is probably a bit too modern. I want like... I'm not really sure what I want. Sorry, not Nordic light, the wooden pendant light. I don't... this one's Nordic light. That's not what I wanted. Maybe a wood shade lamp? At least it's wooden, I suppose. Not sure if it's necessarily the vibe I want. But this is quite nice. I think that looks cozy. Let us... Okay, for one, let's also change your outfit. Hold on. I did not even see. What are your recommended outfits for this customization? Okay, I agree with the sweater. I don't agree with the heart sweater, mainly because we went with like quite a different perspective. I want like... Yeah, I was going to say like literally just like one of these cardigans. I just wanted like... You should be wearing knitwear, certainly, but it should feel very traditional and old-fashioned. I don't think we've used this outfit, so we're going to use that for now. And then I kind of want to give you glasses. Every time I want to make something vintage, I'm like, I want to give you glasses, but... I mean, honestly, they suit you pretty well. What can we put in your head? No, that looks too modern and trendy. I don't know what I mean. I think don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple, stupid. Something like that. We'll do a polishing now because I'll probably forget. And plus, I don't really know what I'm going to do outside. We're probably going to keep it simple, stupid once again. We'll do this. We'll give off a little bit of steam shine from the teapot. And from this, we'll, you know, have a bit of delicious food. Not the most delicious food ever, but some delicious food. I also, just thinking about it, I feel like I want to switch these two around. I feel like it's too heavy on chairs this side. And doing this sort of opens up things a bit more. Was it maybe rotate that? No, it should be that way around. Yeah, okay. I think I like that better. Now, let's go outside. Let's try and figure out... we need to just give you something very homely, I think. Something where you look at it and be like, oh, this is home. Is this heaven? Or is it just a home? Oh, this is a very weird colour of season for fall. I mean, I guess it's kind of yellowy, so it works, but not really what I expected, to be honest. And, of course, timeline, I'm going to give you quite late at night, maybe like evening time. I think works best. I don't want this path, and I'm surprised this is what the default is, considering there's no other cobblestone on this map. it's a little bit strange, I would say, but I think if I were to give you anything, I would give you like a wooden deck sort of feel, where we like put this. Oh, not up there. Gosh, no. But we do something like this, just to give the house a bit of a different feel to it. No, this is way too modern. This one has a thatch roof, right? Yes, which feels quite retro. Let's do the beige one. Not sticker exterior, log exterior. And I kind of want to give you just like a beige door. Rustic door. Yeah, something like that, you know. Pop it down. I think you need another layer of this, and then we'll give you a fence. Stop that. Also, just like get out of the way for a sec. Not a ranch fence, that doesn't really make sense to me. Oh, sorry, coral fence. Log wall fence is a bit too uninviting, isn't it? Well, let's try it. I think it's okay. It gives a sort of cabin in the woods feel, doesn't it? The things I want outside. Dog kennel. I don't know what it's called in New Horizons, so Wikipedia. Dog kennel? Dog house, okay. Dog house, wonderful. I guess a natural one. Something over here. I want to give you. What else do I want to give you? I want to give you the washing up line. I don't really know what that is. I'm gonna be honest. It's called washing line, isn't it? Wash basin. No, it's probably called clothesline. Now I think about it. American and all that, right? That's what it's called in Armory. Yes, it is. Okay. So I want to give you this. Well used. Looks the most vintage. I want to give you the pram as well. Sorry, stroller. So it's like this is what you use to take your baby out on a walk. And I want to give you... There's actually an old baby in there, which is, you know, disconcerting, I suppose. And I want to give you the old bicycle. The old-timey bicycle. What's it called? I used it really recently as well. Cruiser bike. Yes, this one. Because I think that's also quite retro. Orange, I guess. Probably looks a bit yellow under this light. No, we'll give you white. That's like what you use to get to work or something. I don't know. And then I think we'll just give you like trees and a bit of glowing moss around here. No, let's give you some bushes. The olive bushes, whatever these are called, like olive tree or something. It's not in season. Tea olive, that's it. They just sort of like aesthetically fit. And then let's just put some glowing moss, I think, around back here. I don't really want plants per se. I don't really have a good reason why. It just feels like they don't work in this customization. I shouldn't be afraid for things to be clumped together. Because then it looks a bit more natural for things to sometimes clump up rather than always being like distantly spread out in a reasonable pattern. You know? Something like that. And then maybe some trees? Pumpkins? Pumpkins aren't a bad idea. Maybe you've got like a little bit of a pumpkin patch over here. Just a small one, you know. With a few pumpkins. I don't like that green. Yeah, you know. Just a couple of pumpkins. No, it looks a bit random. Keep that there. Maybe put a yellow one down over here. Like you're just growing some pumpkins. I don't know. The outside's not very important. It's meant to be a vintage feel. It doesn't feel like vintage, I'm going to be honest, on the outside. But let's not think about it too hard. Let's just look at the inside. Is the glow what we're going for? It's very bright in here. Why is it so bright in here still? I thought I turned off the lights. Hey, who turned out the lights? I did, but not enough. Just like a soft glow. Might be better with red glow, actually. A little bit better with red glow, but I think that does... I think that undoes... No, actually, it doesn't look better with red glow. I just lied to you. It does look better with orange glow, though. That gives a sense of warmth and comfort, I think. There we go. Let's give you a soundscape as well. I have just... One rare case I remembered I did not give you a soundscape. Oh, I definitely should have made it rainy. No, I think I make it rainy or snowy all the time. Let's just make it fields, you know? Just nice, peaceful, outdoors. Nature. Surround yourself with it. Wunderbar. Have a bit of a stretch. 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go. A nice little home with a fireplace. It's going to make it difficult to take a photo, I think, of this, but with the partitions, but so be it. I think it's nice. I think it's cozy. I don't think it's my best cozy customization, I'm going to be honest. I think I've done better. I've done cozier. But this one, I think there's a bit of a beauty in the simplicity for this one. You know, things are very simple in this one, but it doesn't have really like many frills, or like, I was going to say trills, that's not really the right word. It doesn't really have many crazy things going for it. It's got like a mild theme going, where it's like, okay, yeah, it's vintage, and you know, she's probably like some sort of seamstress by the stuff she's got, but it's not crazy, you know. It's not like overpowering. The focus should be on the fireplace, I suppose, and the fireplace does play a very central role in this customization. And I also do think it looks better from this like side angle. What a perfect time to take a picture, where you like truly at peace. I'm heading back. Probably could have put a vintage filter on it or whatever to make it even look more old-timey, but so be it. That's just how life goes sometimes. I think it's alright customization. Okay, now I'm going to quiz myself. Can I remember the customizations I've done of the people on the beach? Because I can remember some of them. I don't remember most of them, I'm going to be honest. No, I remember about 50%, I think. I'm finished. I can still get wallpapers and stuff, right? When I'm not working? I don't know. I don't mean in general, just sort of like a happy in paradise. Okay, let me see. Let's test my knowledge. You are something like a beach festival thing, right? No? Okay, you're not the festival. Oh, I'm thinking of Takoyaki. I think of Zaka. You are the seaside pier, I guess? I don't really remember yours. Or like what your prompt was. Are you a cardboard box person? Yeah, you're a cardboard box person. I actually quite like your ones, if I remember. I think this concept was cool. I was like, you make all your furniture out of cardboard boxes. I think it was like retro or something, I don't remember. You're a band place? Oh, right, I made a rooftop band area for you. I forgot about that. That's a very cool way of doing a building of a pack. And it's one where I feel like I remember doing it, but the picture of it looks way better than the actual thing. You have a supermarket, okay, yes. I do vaguely remember yours. Aurora, you're like, no, you're not Aurora. Are you Aurora? No, you're Freesia. You're like one of the first ones I ever did. You're the home cinema, aren't you? It's ages. Are you in a... Don't you have like a gaming setup? That's the only thing I remember. Oh, completely wrong. You're like an astrological thing. I don't know why I thought you had a gaming setup in your area. I also thought Cleo and people were here, so I guess that people change every time you do a customization. Let's just see anyone else we've done a customization for sitting around, just so we can collect from them. Tia. You must have been a tea party. I don't know what else you would have been. Oh my word, yours is so fancy. I genuinely don't even remember doing yours. Like, No, okay, I vaguely remember yours. I remember putting those tables and chairs in the corner. Is yours a runway? Yours like a superstar one? No, yours is a temple. Oh, sure. I remember doing yours, and it wasn't that long after Lunar New Year, and I was like, oh, you know, if only I did yours like on the date of Lunar New Year itself, it would have made more sense. Something like that. That was we did so recently, didn't we? And I immediately forgot it. Oh, interesting. You didn't give us a wallpaper? Huh. I don't know why you haven't. I guess maybe you haven't been here long enough. Anyway, time to head back. I genuinely don't know the answer. I have no idea why Dell didn't give us a wallpaper. Because it was literally like the last one we done. And maybe we already spoken to Dell last time. Let's see. Happy Home Paradise. Give wallpaper or flooring. And also Wikipedia bring up. Who did we just do? Vesta. Because I need to do the title of the episode. You need to spend at least a minimum of 20 minutes decorating a vacation home to get wallpaper, flooring, or rug. Oh. I didn't know that. I didn't realise that was the only times you can get the flooring, is if you spend more than 20 minutes there. Dowsy must have done very quickly then. Noted. It's not that often, to be fair, we do a customization under 20 minutes. I think it's happened probably like less than 10 times in total. That's probably even like overestimating it. But anyway, I'm going to round this episode off here. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Twitter, Discord down below. Hope we see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now. Oh, I haven't even stopped the video yet. I'm trying to save.